Well, the Balsams Resort in Dixville Notch has been open since 1886, and over the years it became an iconic destination. It closed several years ago, and now there are plans to renovate and expand it.
Last month, Governor Maggie Hassan signed a bill that would allow the project to receive $28 million in state funding through the Business Finance Authority. The developers say if all goes to plan, work could begin this year.
WMUR's Kristen Carosa has the story from the North Country.
At the bottom of the page here, we have what we call Gondola Plaza.
Developer Les Otten has big plans for the rebirth of the Balsams Grand Resort.
I think we're on our way now to putting together a $140-some-odd million program that will create a unique resort, unique to all of America, where we're truly four-season.
The first phase would include demolishing portions of the Dix House and putting up a new hotel, conference center, warm water resort, and more.
The white portions that were built over the years really have to come down, but they'll be rebuilt. But the main dining room that everyone remembers will remain, and the social club room that everybody remembers in the ballot room will remain.
The iconic Hale House and Hampshire House will also stay, but will be renovated.
The woodwork all gets to stay. The mahogany, it's amazing. I mean, this is like, this stuff is 116 years old, and it's in perfect condition.
The plans also call for a large ski area on the property, something that Otten says will be one of a kind.
The style of the terrain, the variety of it, the type of trees, and its orientation is the best that you can find in the east of the United States.
The state still needs to approve parts of this project. The Department of Environmental Services must give its okay before water can be pumped from the Androscoggin River for snowmaking.
Having water from the Androscoggin River is an integral part of being able to run the resort.
It's a request that has local environmentalists asking questions.
We don't think that this is an unsolvable problem, but it does need to be addressed properly.
Kenneth Kimball works for the Appalachian Mountain Club. He's not opposed to this project, but believes the timing and the amount of water that could be used might be a problem.
During the winter, there's not a lot of water because it's being tied up as snow and ice. And that same water is also in demand for hydroelectric facilities downstream.
But he does have a solution.
One is there needs to be more limits put on about how and when that water can be withdrawn. And I think there's also some water conservation plans that could be used, such as retention ponds.
DES is responsible for issuing the permit and is reviewing the application now. That's not stopping state leaders from talking about the positive impacts of this project.
We'll have probably about 1,700 jobs is estimated at full build-out in the first phase. And that'll start right away with good construction jobs here in the next year.
Jeff Rose, the commissioner of the Department of Resources and Economic Development, says this is a much-needed investment in the North Country.
Not only through rooms and meals taxes, which it's estimated to bring in multi-millions of dollars right out of gate, but also in terms of real estate transfer tax and bringing other people to the state with, for travel and tourism and recreation. That's going to benefit the state in ways that are far beyond just Colebrook and the North Country, but really the entire state.
In Dixville Notch, Kristen Carosa, WMUR News 9.